In this video, we're going to be creating a public NPM package. I'm currently on the NPM JS homepage, and this is where we're going to be publishing our package. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that I currently have no packages currently installed. So I haven't created any NPM packages just yet. So in this video, we're going to actually go through that process. We're going to create a simple NPM package that is going to be reusable, and we're going to publish it to the NPM package directory, and then we'll import it into an actual project. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a package for the local code where it's going to live on my computer locally. So I first need to do a make directory, and I'm going to call it hello world, and I can then cd into that directory. And what I'll do is I'll open this up in my code editor. So in my code editor, I don't have any files currently. Since this is a new empty directory, I don't have any files in my code editor just yet. So I'll just add a new file, and we'll call it index.js. And this is going to be a very simple app. This is just an example. So I'm going to do module.exports, and then I'm going to do a fat arrow function. And this fat arrow function is just going to return a hello world. So just to make it a bit more flexible, I'm going to add in a past parameter. So we'll call it first name. And then using the JSX literal syntax, I can use these backticks and then just delete the world here and pass in the parameter here. So now that I have this code in place, the next step is I want to allow it to be published to the NPM directory. I'm going to initialize a new NPM project, and I could just do that by doing npm init. However, I'm also going to want to limit the scope of the app, or define the scope of the app, rather. So I can do that by doing -- scope, and then I'll say the scope will be statcast. That's the name of our organization. So I can just follow these steps here, and I can just say enter to all of these, accept all the defaults, except for this one. For the description, I'll just say hello world example statcast.com. That's the description. So the entry point for our package is going to be index.js, and this tells Node or NPM where to look when it loads our package.json file. And then we're not going to have any tests, so I just hit enter there. But I will, however, publish this to GitHub. So that will live here on github.com/statcast, and that'll be hello world npm example. Yep. And then for keywords, I'll just do a comma separated string here. So npm and Node.js package, and maybe npm JS hello world. And the author will have it as statcast. And the license should be MIT. And it all looks good to me. Hello world. Yep, it all looks good, so I'll just hit yes. And we're good to go on that now. So the next thing we're going to need to do is make sure that we're logged into NPM. If you don't have an account already, you can either go to the NPM JS website, so you can create an account here. I already have an account. As you can see, I'm logged in. But if I wanted to log into NPM, I could just do npm login, and my username is statcast. And for my email, it's going to be support@statcast.com. So this is going to be a publicly visible email, so make sure you don't use one that you don't want other people to be contacting you at. So now I'm logged in, and then now I need to publish my NPM package. To do that, I could do npm publish. If you just do npm publish without specifying the access scope, it will default to private. So any packages that you try to publish to npm are not going to be publicly available. So to specify that we want a publicly available package, we could just do -- access, and we'll specify that it is equal to public. So that took a couple seconds, and now that it's done, I can show you how that we can actually add it into an existing node project. So first off, I want to make sure that we've actually published our package publicly. So I'm going to go back here and just hit refresh. So you'll see that I actually do have my package published, and all the variables that I entered in are all visible here. So this doesn't exist yet, but I'll create this repo after this video is done being recorded. But now I can actually just add this into a real world project. This is just the standard landing page from a standard Create React App project. So I haven't done anything to it at all. And what I'm going to do is I just can install it as I would any other package. So the package that we just created, I can just install it. So I can just do npm install, and because our code is living at statcast/hello world, so right here, I could just paste that in. So I'll just delete this and paste that in. This will just take a second to install. I've now installed my new NPM package successfully. So I'm just gonna now start the React app. So I can just do npm start, and it'll load up my React app in a new tab. So when I make any changes to my React app, it'll automatically be reflected. So if I just type anything and save it, it'll automatically load and refresh just like that. So what I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to import our function. So I can name it however I like. I can name it whatever I want. So in our case, it's a hello world function. So that makes the most sense to do hello world. And I'm just going to call it @statcast hello world. That's where I'm importing it from. And you can see it's grayed out because it's not being used yet. But what I'll do is I'll just delete this and save it. And then we should not see a link anymore. But now if I do hello world, I'll call it statcast. Hello world statcast passed in as a string. Save that, and it'll say hello statcast. That's all it takes to publish a public package to the npm package directory. If you want to make any further changes in your app, all you need to do is just update the version. So on our packages, on our package.json file here, you can just update the package version by typing a new version right here, and I can just say, you know, something else, maybe hello world, how are you? So now I could just update the package by doing npm publish, and this is going to be publishing our version 1.0.1. So I can upgrade to the latest version of all my requirements by doing npm upgrade, and that'll run, and it's pulling in, as you can see, statcast hello world 1.01. And if I refresh this in my browser, I should see, oh, I have to start it up. So I just have to do npm start again, and that'll start up my app, and you'll see that the latest version has been pulled in. So all I needed to do was npm publish after I made my changes, and then npm upgrade locally on my project, on my Create React App project. So that's going to be it. You've learned in this lesson how to create a public npm package, also how to import your public package, and how to create an updated version of your package. So for further JS tutorial videos, check out statcast.com. And if you'd like to see more videos on this channel, just subscribe to this channel. And if you enjoyed this video and it's helped you out at all, just give us a like, and it'll really help out our channel. Thanks a lot. Bye.